Sorry about that. I got everything all ready. Click the button. No internet. StreamYard has computer. StreamYard has refused your connection. So I had to go right back in, redo it all. Pissed me off. So on a brighter note, though, yeah, I am looking handsome as ever today. Morning, Carmob. Nice to see you. Oh, well, hopefully we can get all this stuff figured out here in the next few days. So, Levin, good morning. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. So, I was going to bid more money on that website or auction site yesterday, but I got to reading on it. Um, if you're not a premium member, which costs you $10 to be a premium member, um, you have to pay a 15% commission, buyer's premium, which, 15% on $1,000 is $150. So you have to pay the auction company $150 just so you can buy this stuff for $1,000. If you paid them $10 premium charge, it would be $10 or 10%. So it would still cost you $100. So I was at $800 or close to $800. It was going to cost me $80 just to pay them to have me buy it. I thought that, I don't mind paying somebody something, but I don't think it was worth, paying you $80. So, because you know why, don't you? Because I am a cheap bastard. That's why. Can't help it. I is what I is. I am what I am. So, I'm doing better this morning than I was 2 days ago, I can tell you that. So, anyways, um, I do have DLive up and running too. So, I am going to bring some people up on the panel, but um, I'm gonna change that too. I think I'm only gonna have panels like on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or something like that, because um, I know it's something's wrong with my internet and my computer, so I have no idea what it's doing. So that's right. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What's that? Batman. That's right. So hey, guess what, guys? Iron Dog 63 is live. So, Jack Nicholas said it. You have a panel when we say, after all, we support you. Okay. Yeah, it's me again, Grizz. It's me again, Margaret. Yeah. I'm just saying it's a lot easier or something. I don't know, man. I'm stressing my internet out, I think. Yeah. Caesar. Morning Stray. Oh. Anyways, I opted not to buy or not to bid anymore on that gun thing. I may change my mind the day before, the last few minutes, but I don't know. I got two halfway decent looking storage lockers right now um, that are coming up that I've already bid on, and I'm the high bid on it. So um, I'll wait. I still got 8 or 9 days on those still, but the smaller lockers, uh, they'll make you they'll make you good money. That that first locker I bought, um, I get $35 for it, and I made $125 on it. Plus, I got to keep a freezer and some other stuff. And then the second locker I bought, I give $10 for it. I made $125 off in just selling one thing, and I still have a queen size bed frame. And what else did I get? Oh, I got the the heat tube and vent for, or not the heat tube, the air conditioning tube and vent for one of them mobile air conditioners, which I have the mobile air conditioner. I just didn't have the plumbing with it, so that was a plus. And what else did I get? Oh, I got a couple of plastic totes, and those are I got them. I'm using them for storage, so I made good. Made out on that one pretty good. I did have to spend $10 and pay for a television to be thrown away, but um, well, this is it's a wrought iron and headboard and footboard, and then it's got the sideboards are oak, and it's got the crossboards and stuff on. That probably is a couple $100, brand new, at least. Good morning, Junkyard. Yeah, I know. I know I can do that. That's just that's just too much stuff for me. Huh. All right, Kevin. I think Kevin hi to you, Stray, a couple of times. But anyways, um, it's a nice bed frame. It's probably 5 feet high, the headboard, and then the footboard on it is like 2.5 or 3 feet high. I bought it for our bed. I just ain't never brought it in and put it together. Um, so it's my computer. It probably is. So well, the thing of it is my internet keeps going out and says I have no connection. So, and then it'll show no connection. It'll show no internet whatsoever. I got to get the Comcast guys out here and have them figure out what it is. I've been looking for a new router, so yeah, get one that takes quarters. There you go. Yeah. Good morning, Jerry. So, all right, there, Car Mob. You have yourself a good night. I'll catch you one of your live streams again, hopefully this week. Um, I I actually haven't been on the computer at night. I'm trying to I'm trying to stay off the internet to save whatever internet I can save. I got one, two, I got 5 devices running on this all the time, and I'm pretty sure the neighbors are stealing internet from me too. But one of them storage units, it has a set of 4 tires on rims. They look like they're custom rims, or designer rims, whatever you want to call them. I don't think they're stock rims. I can only see just a side view of them. They're laying flat, but the tires look like they're brand new. So, how if I can get $20 a piece or $25 a piece for those, $100 for a set of 4, you know, that's more than what I've got into the storage unit. Yeah, I have the password protected, and I know the neighbor's my boy. Yeah, you gotta check the ice situation. Yeah. So, anyways, one of them's got, I said one's got tires in it, and it's got some tools and some bigger baby toys. The bigger stuff. Like the play school car that you get in and ride, and some of that other stuff. Kyler needs a new one of them. So, and then the other one, it's been there a while. It looks like it's got a Rubbermaid shed in there, or one of them Rubbermaid uh, garden tool sheds or something like that in there. Plus, it's in pieces and it's laying in there. I don't know if it's all there or not. I wouldn't think you would throw part of something in there and then not throw the whole thing in there, but you know. So, huh. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to check it out there, Chris. No. Well, that's what I think. It probably is a modem and a router. So I've been looking for a new router. Um, Thought about getting one of them net gears. So gaming routers and modems or whatever the hell it is. So yeah. There's a guest mode too. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Well, they can steal it there, Jerry, if they know the password. My neighbor's my son, so I'm sure he knows the password. You know, turn the guest mode off. I'll have to check that out. Thank you, Raj. Nice to see you. So, and let's see. Now, the second one I said had like a Rubbermaid shed in there. There's a bunch of other stuff in there. There's some tools, a washer dryer. Uh, I actually think there's a stove in there too. Um, I don't know. For what I'm bidding on it, if I can get it, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I know he is, Jerry. Yeah. You used to know a guy named Grizz, but he disappeared and nobody has seen or heard from him since. Huh. Yeah. So, anyways, so hopefully I can get them both. They're both in the same storage location. Good morning, beautiful. Let me make your coffee for you. And you just saw that was a pretty face. So, anyways, got me one of them store bought pies yesterday. Don't do it. Don't do it. It was a half a pie. It comes cut in half. And nobody else eats pie. Um, Maybe once in a while. I got, and it's $3. I got an apple pie, brought it home, cut it in four pieces, uh, put a piece on the plate. I ate about 2 bites of it, scraped out the filling, and threw the rest of it away. Um, I think when they make the pie, they really should cook the dough completely. So, yeah, I won't be getting another one of them. Yeah. So, all right there, Jerry. I seen your chili. So, has anybody commented in YouTube? Because it hasn't had. Okay. Nobody's put a comment down, and all of a sudden I see one there. Good morning there, Christy. So, yes, I do, Rip Floyd. Happily married. 37 years almost. Excuse me. 30, almost 38 years. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too there, Grizz. I got a bunch of apples. I want to make some apple pie filling. I want to, I want to make, see if I can can it, but I think I'm going to need clear gel to do that. But I could just can apples, in a cinnamon sugar syrup or whatever. That way they're already um, ready. All you gotta do is thicken it up then. So 28 degrees there, Tim. You got a heat wave. Let's see what today's. What does today have to bring today? It is 12 degrees here. No, excuse me. It is 3 degrees here with a high of 19. We have a 100% chance of participation, precipitation. So that means the snow is going to participate 100% in precipitation. Yeah. Let's see. What's cool about this app that I have? It says snow today, 100%. Now, do we go hourly. Supposed to start snowing at 10 o'clock, around there, 10:30. Excuse me. That's right, put a log on the fire. Yeah, I know. You gotta use clear gel. But I can put it in a syrup or whatever and can it, and then add cornstarch to a slurry when I go to warm it up to make a pie filling later or whatever. But yeah, that's right. It's a balmy 5 degrees. Yeah, tidy whities. So, um, yes, I would still fight for my country. Just because you got people making mad decisions for it doesn't mean I still don't love my country. So, just like that ragged old flag, she's pretty nice to me. Huh. Must be all that hot air emanating from Washington D.C. Their junkyard going through Pennsylvania. So, Pennsylvania. Hmm. Well, you know why, don't you? It's because Mark Cuban's a Cuban. That's why. Piss on Mark Cuban. I don't want to upset my millionaire players. Yeah, that's right. I don't watch them anyways. I quit watching Shark Tank because of Mark Cuban. No, I don't know if he's on it no more or not, but I still won't watch it anymore. So yeah. I used to think he was an all right guy until he started opening up his mouth and talking about shit he had no reason to talk about. No, excuse my language. You watched Moonshiners last night? Well, hell, they got on that Discovery Live. Um, you're not really Mexican. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, they're Jews. That's right. Yeah, they're all Jews. There ain't nothing wrong with being a Jew. I'm Jewish. That's right. At least the buying side of me is, and the selling side. Yeah. You know how copper wire was invented, don't you? Two Jews fighting over a penny. Yeah. Well, they've been fighting for. They've been fighting for different interests for 200 and some years. So, and I'm all for the Jews, Jewish, Israel. Yeah, we were all for Israel until we had that communist Muslim bastard get in there, and then he decided he didn't like Israel anymore. And then Trump got back in there and said, "Yes, we do like Israel." Yeah, link you up? Hell, I don't even like you. So, It'll take a minute. So might take a while. All right, I sent it. Well, who do you think owns it? George Soros owns most of it. The Koch brothers own the other part. Not to mention the Rothschilds. You may think, Bezos and Zuckerberg and Gates own it. Them guys don't have any money. Oh, they're multi-billionaires? Yeah, they do. They're just billionaires. You want to really get to the people that's got the money? Talk to the trillionaires. Yeah, the Rothschilds, Soros, you know, them people. The Illuminati. Those are the ones that got the money. They don't even talk to them guys that are billionaires, because that's second class. When your family's been stealing money for the last 1,200 or 1,500 years, it's not that hard, to become a trillionaire. Or when you work for the Nazis and you start accumulating wealth from stealing it from every Jewish person out there, and you hoard it all. I'm not saying that's what Soros done, but that's what I'm saying Soros done, I believe. So. So. You're right.
Good morning, dog father.
Good morning. Oh.
Have you had any bad dreams lately?
Yeah, I keep dreaming of this homosexual in a red and green striped sweater with long fingernails scratching my
Hey,
back. So.
you watch it, pal. We're all sick Jason on you. Anyways, good morning.
Good morning. There goes the neighborhood. That's right, cornbread. Good morning, Sandra.
See, I went to the doctor yesterday, dog, and the doctor installed a micro neuro barrier into my brain.
Yeah.
Which no longer enables me to see, hear, or smell bullshit.
Huh.
So.
Well, that's good. You dreamt that you had to pay Steve's food bill? Was bankruptcy looming there, Amish Pope? Oh. Freddy Krueger, that's right. You're still in bed? Christ, Cornbread. I ain't seen nobody ever in bed at 7:11 in the morning before, unless they were sick. Half the day's gone already. Yeah, maybe we should test that, huh, Sandra? Yeah.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Sandra, Christy, everybody in the chat.
Tim wants to know if they, in order to reach your brain, did they shove it up your backside?
Say what now?
In order to put that micro inhibitor in there, did they have to shove it up your backside?
Now, who asked that question?
The Amish Pope.
The Amish Pope?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I watched a good thriller show yesterday on the crime channel. It said Lake Erie Murders, and I kind of figured out before they brought it out, turned it on or it started, kind of figured out who it was. Back in the '80s, a Catholic nun was murdered in the Mercy Hospital in Sanctuary, and it took 20 years, but they found the killer, and it happened to be a priest. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Must have been a reason for her death, though.
He was a satanic worshiper. Um, well, it wasn't satanic actually. He's a sacrificer, so he was sacrificing her for God.
Yeah. That's deep.
And
That's crazy.
yeah, well, what was even worse is he anointed her forehead with her blood. When you go to a Catholic, they'll like this on your forehead. Yeah. Well, that's what he did to her. So I kind of give it away. It was somebody religious that did it. So. I watched some of the impeachment cartoons, but I couldn't watch too much of it. I was just,
Impeachment's a joke.
it is.
They're wasting valuable time.
No, I don't care about the time. They're wasting money. They're going to waste time anyways.
Time and money.
They're wasting the money. If you think the politicians work for you, you're wrong. But they're wasting your money doing it. Why don't you smoke another joint? Man, you may kiss the bride.
Sorry about that.
It was a beautiful it was a beautiful ceremony. There you go. That would have worked there, Kevin. Put a different chip in you there, Steve. One that wouldn't let you smell food.
I am not paying attention to any of the negativity that comes out of Kevin Miller One's mouth. Not today. Take care now. Bye then.
Well, I sent him a link so he can tell it to your face.
That's okay. You can come up here and I'll even talk to him. But I'm just not doing any drama. Sorry.
Yeah, Steve's getting up on the fence. Yeah.
Too bad. So sad. Bye.
Yeah. Huh. Police Academy 1.
I could show a movie on your butt, fatso.
Eggs and bacon and muffins or cookies? Or no, pancakes. Blueberry pancakes. Huh. Well, there he is. Scott.
Oh, God, here comes Satan.
Nice to see you, Scott. No, I've been wondering where you've been because you ain't been here in a couple of days. I thought maybe something happened to you.
Good morning, Big Steven.
Something smells.
What'd you do?
Oh, hi, Kevin.
Burp? Smell like shit? Did you burp?
Oh, sorry. No, I did not. But I did fart.
When that comes out your mouth, that's not called a fart.
That's not. That doesn't come out of my mouth.
Amish Pope said movie on his butt. Oh, it's about the Grand Canyon. Yeah. He's not responding, but he's so
Good
dumb
morning,
to
Scott.
realize when he responded. That's right. You don't want to make nobody cry? Oh, I understand that, Scott. I understand that. The great divide, yeah, you're right, there is. All right there, Grizz.
Who's this Grizz fella?
Grizz will
He's a
forever
pioneer.
be my papa. That's right.
He's a frontier man.
He's a big old hillbilly, and even though he may beat
I can
the
show you
holy
pictures.
hell out of me,
I know why you two get along so much. You both live in Democratic states. Oh, wait a minute. So do you.
now see, I'm not responsible for anything that Grizz does to you, Kevin. So you might want to watch what you say, because you're messing with a pro when you're messing with Grizz 270.
Okay. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Gene.
Gene Chambers, good morning, Sandra.
I'll show that in a little bit there, Gene. Another one right now. It's working. Trying to come up. There we go. This here is at Gene. This here is Grizz 270. You guys have never seen Grizz. This is what he looks like. Let's see. There we go. That's Grizz 270 right there, people. Okay. Gene sent me a.
Isn't Grizz 270 famous?
Yes, he is.
For having sex with a Sasquatch involuntarily.
Maybe.
Sandra, are you happy today, Sandra?
Well, like they say, somebody else's junk is somebody else's treasure.
I hear he's still picking out hair from the nether region.
You mean from the no region?
Yep.
No.
Good morning, Mary.
Mary's here.
Good morning, Mary. Yeah, Sandra, it's me. Do you hear something? Sandra, it's me.
Well, you know,
Sandra. Oh, Sandra.
Sandra,
Good morning, Mary. How are you?
it's not just a hamster.
It's good to see
You got to throw a gerbil in there too, and them gerbils can really get up some speed.
I think so, Junkhead. I was checking behind prison conference class. You're right. Let me out of here. You're saving up to get a new computer? That's good there, Amish Pope.
Why don't you just send him the one you have?
Because I got Tim's computer, but he ordered the obsolete model, which comes with a crank, a crank start, and the crank didn't come with it.
We can
There
always
was
make
a there was a note that said, "Dear Amish Pope, the crank will be in a following shipment. Sincerely yours, sorry, parts guy." So, uh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it or not, Gene. It won't upload for some reason.
Tonight, I will be haunting Sandra's dreams.
Do you still think Trump was on your? I'm looking at two chats there, Rip. Yeah, I think Trump's still on our side. Trump wants nothing but what's good for America. The other ones want what's good for China. You think the other Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Hunter Biden and Nasty Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and all them other ones think they want what's good for you? No, they don't. They want what the money's getting them. That's right. Mine runs off in coal and steam. Yours was crank start.
51 executive orders in 20 days.
Yeah,
4 months ago, he
thousands
said
and
you
thousands
can.
of people laid off.
4 months ago, he said in a news statement that you cannot lead this country by executive orders. That means you're a dictator. This guy has did so many executive orders so far, and half of them he don't even know what he's signing. He even was saying it when he was signing one. I don't even know what this is, and took the pen and signed it anyways.
Right. Yep. Don't worry about it, sir. Radar. What is? Don't worry about it, sir. This is a form stating that you don't know what you're signing, but I do, and it's okay for you to sign it. That's right. Oh, I seen it. I just can't get it to upload till I can show it. Yeah. Quick, let's go back and in the time machine. Yeah. I don't think the Dems want what's good for America.
Yes, Gene, I remember Peabody and German and the time machine.
Well, I think the caption says um, it's Sherman and Peabody, and dog is, I think the dog's name's Peabody. So,
You know what I think?
where are we going today? Okay, so Sherman says, "Where are we going today, Mr. Peabody?" And it says, "Today we're going back to." Uh, damn it!
Put your glasses
Hold
on.
on. There we go.
Yeah, put your glasses on,
Today,
Mason.
Sherman, we are going back to give Nancy Pelosi's father a condom. That's what I
And
thought
Mason,
it
you
said.
got any new records?
Excuse
Come
me?
on, man. Do you have any new records? Do you have any new train sets?
I don't doubt it, Jeff.
Yeah, they fill in the rest. You're right.
This coffee tastes like dirt.
Okay, I'm being openly deceptive. No, I do not think the Dems want what's good for anyone. I don't think the Republicans do either. I think it's all pro wrestling, and they are operating from a script. Well, if you'd have listened the first time, I said it's not us that's pulling the strings; it's the trillionaires that are pulling the strings. So,
No, Jeff,
when you got
it's Dan.
when you have three families that have 95% of the world's wealth, they pretty much can do whatever they want. Money talks. Everybody bows to money. Now, you know how you break them people. You know, if I don't care, $1 trillion, okay, sitting right here, and there's no food in the world, but I have enough food to last me and my family for 20 years, and that's the only food in the world. You think all that money's going to buy that food?
Yeah,
You wouldn't even get a
right. You
slice
ain't got
of
no
bread.
20 years of food.
Huh?
You ain't got no 20 years of food in that basement.
Well, you shut up. I'm saying if you had $1 trillion sitting right here, and I had 20 years worth of sitting here, and that's the only food in the world, that $1 trillion couldn't buy a slice of bread. So it's all on how you put value on something. Money don't mean nothing.
Well, Big Steve,
If you
you probably ain't got 2 weeks of food in your house, do you?
Keep trying, Kevin.
I'm just asking you, do you have 2 weeks of food in your house?
That's none of your damn business.
no,
Well, my kids and grandkids all know if shit hits the fan, you come to Papa's house. You
you're
won't
right.
be eating great, but at least we'll be eating.
But billionaires ain't nothing. I'm talking about the people that's really got money. Billionaires are second class. So they're being told what to do from the people that's really got money. So,
Pretty much, Jeff. How'd you know?
and I tell you what, they go by people's wealth and all this other. But if you had $100 million, okay, no, $100 billion, okay, and you didn't want people to know what you had, wouldn't you buy like a $50 billion in gold and then have that stashed away? Now you're only worth $50 billion because they don't know where your money's at. and then you go and you keep your wealth keeps growing. You keep hiding gold back. You keep hiding gold back. So some of these billionaires could be trillionaires. We don't know. Well, I believe Trump was for America. Rip Floyd. First thing he did
Gene,
is went tough on China. Yeah, if you'd like to contribute to my billionaire, my billions and billions, you can go ahead and contribute right there to the PayPal. Yeah.
Gene, I made some homemade orange marmalade, and it is killer.
Yeah, that's right. The Republicans should have said, "Hey, we're going to give everybody $3,000." They'd have won the election because that's all people cared about was the money. I don't believe there is a conflict there, Rip Floyd. The reason why I don't believe there's a conflict is because Trump was for America. Trump was against China. Trump was against North Korea, or he's for Israel. All these other ones weren't. Nothing with North Korea. Can't start nothing with China. Yeah.
Our,
Oh,
con- our country,
let's give a mattress. What's that?
our country is a war-driven economy, and to keep the economy going, that's why they have so many wars. It's not an economic or a industrial economy. It's mainly driven by war or war products, which includes battleships, aircraft carriers, planes, bombers, missiles, rifles, ammo, you name it. It's all war or military driven. That's what keeps this economy going. And it's been that way
But the
for
economy was
100 years.
but the economy was going, and we didn't start a new war in the last 4 years.
I know that. And the economy was starting to go to industrialization economy. But the people that are in charge didn't want that because the lobbyists said, hey, we're not making as much money now. You need to take back over so we can get a war driven society again. If you don't believe me, sit there and think about it.
Good luck, Mike. Halliburton is one of the biggest warmongers there is out there. And Dick Cheney was the vice president of. He stepped down to become the vice president. Okay. Um, Johnson was on the board of Halliburton. And when Kennedy wanted to get out of Vietnam, that didn't go. Um, well, they let us have the 2016 election because he won the election. He won the 2020 election too, but they stole that one. You dribble more than the Globetrotters? I wouldn't doubt it there, Stray. That's right. We need to take care of our own before we start over on other people.
That's true, Sandra.
Well, in the election system, if the elections was fair, okay, if we got away from the electronics of an election system, we could have a fair election, and they could still know they could still have the election done in one night. You just got to have enough people counting. Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. The ballots. It's not that hard. Expert Republican. You put the Republicans here in one pile, the Democrats in the other pile, and then you count them. That's how they used to do it. They had two people count. You got 367. I got 367. Huh. I have it. When you start putting technology into your voting system and people can corrupt it or hack it, or it's built so it can be done that way, then there's something wrong. There's been a couple of judges that have finally ruled that the election was flawed. One in one county in Michigan, the judge ruled that the election was fraud and should have never been certified. And then in West Virginia, another federal judge there said the election laws that were changed were illegal. It's kind of hard now that they've sworn in a new president, right? If they had the power to steal the 2020, wouldn't they have been able to steal the 2016? Yeah, the Republicans won the presidency, but we did not win the House. The House got or 2018. Okay.
No, they
For
didn't
2
have the
years,
power.
the 2016.
They didn't have the power in 2016 because they thought Trump was a joke and was not even going to be close. Boy, were they surprised.
Right. Yeah, but see, the House was in control of the 2018 election. That's what happened. Is the Republicans should have tried harder in the 2018 election to keep all their seats, but they didn't do that. They did until the 2018 election. If they'd have played their cookies right, their cards right, they'd have kept the House and they would have kept the Senate. But they didn't do that. And when you don't keep it, what? Huh. Well, let's see.
Who would have ever imagined that a woman that can put a whole chicken between her front two teeth would be smarter than the Secretary of State of Georgia?
Yeah. Stacey Abrams?
Bingo.
Yeah. Well, she ran for governor. She still hasn't succeeded in that race. She said she won.
Then she pulled the race card out on him so he would agree with her.
Yeah.
As soon as they say racist, I can't be labeled a racist. You know, that's when you say, no, I'm not a racist. I'm an equal opportunity offender.
I hate all y'all. So, yeah. Hey, everybody, Jerry.
You're an equal opportunity butt licker, Kevin. There's a difference.
Say something in the chat.
No. Already did, dummy. He just wants to time me out, so I guess he can have one.
No, we unhide him.
I did.
Yeah, you sucker, Kevin.
I hit the wrong button. There.
Tonight, I will be coming to see you, Kevin. Your dreams.
Well, what changed Rip Floyd 20 election, they used a different election system, Dominion, okay? And when they used Dominion, there is a federal judge out there that listed that the Dominion, it was on, I think, Newsmax or something like that, or CNN. I can't remember one of the websites. But it was on, they stated that it was flawed and inherently would change a bunch of votes. So
that's why Texas didn't use Dominion, because they went through and did a technical check on them and said, these are junk. We don't want them.
Huh? Okay. I didn't think you could see it. Could you? No.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Sandra's Homespun Life.
There you
go. So what are we looking at besides you?
Me, because they ain't looking at you guys. You guys don't turn your cams on, so I don't know what you're bitching about. So.
Well, every time I turn my camera on, I'm nude, so and it disgusts everybody, so I just leave it off.
Well,
here, you can look at the top of my head. How about that?
No.
No worse than this guy.
I bet you a lot of guys have seen the top of your head, huh, Steve?
Keep trying.
You can laugh, Doug.
I am laughing.
Never, Jeff. Never.
The thing of it is, has he ever had two guys playing checkers on his back? King me.
You better watch it, Jerry.
How do you think they get the checkers to move?
Hey, check it out, man. 3D. Look. Right in your face, Jerry. Kevin, you know,
Jerry,
your head is like ovoid.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
You want to run that by me again?
I said, hey, stupid. What'd you say?
Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
Come on, do the curly shuffle.
The curly shuffle?
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
You never watched the Three Stooges? Wise guy, huh? Look it up, the curly shuffle.
There you go.
Watch that.
Dumbass.
So what are you going to cook for dinner tonight, Steve?
I got some of those Gordon beer battered fish fillets or whatever those are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cook some of those and cut my own French fries.
I think I cooked a roast. I think I'm going to shred it up and have beef noodles tonight.
Well, anyways, there, Steve. The curly shuffle is when me and my boys go out on the town. We can't sit still. We can't sit down. We don't like to hustle, dancing all night, doing the curly shuffle. Hey Mo!
Oh, by the way, earlier,
Good
Mary
morning,
said,
Stormy.
good morning, Dad, but you didn't respond.
I
What
said
up, Joe?
good morning to Mary twice. I
RV,
did.
good morning.
Joseph, how you doing?
Joseph, good morning.
Stormy, RV Lucky.
Stormy wind.
Yeah, let's be respectful. I think you're wrong there, Floyd. Trump gives
Joseph, bro.
more care about this country than anybody.
Is that really Kim Fife instead of Floyd?
Stop doing that.
I have no idea. I don't think it's Kim Pipe.
Somebody over there on D Live.
Rest in peace, Floyd.
D Live, D Live, D Live.
It's a balmy 4 degrees here now, people. 4 degrees. What will we do with all this warmth? So, you planted some spinach. I've been reading your comments, sir. You know, Rip Floyd. You're not the only one to read everybody's. Chicken plucker. There you go. You said because Trump was never our guy. His intentions was to damn our and everything we care about, ensuring that we would never accomplish any of it. I said you were wrong.
Because the goddamn commies have
No.
infiltrated D-Live.
Right. I don't care for Trump as a person myself. I never did watch
do.
any of the. Well, no, I did watch the TV show he had, The Apprentice or whatever that was. I never watched a single episode of that.
Neither did
The only
I.
thing I knew is when you have somebody that comes from not being a politician to becoming president, okay, something there, you got something there. I voted for Ross Perot, okay? I voted for Democrats all my life, except for Ross Perot and Trump. I voted for Barry twice. Two biggest mistakes of my life. So,
You voted for Ross Perot?
yes.
That little short, stubby, freaking
a
ear-looking dude. Hi, my name is Ross Perot.
Let me tell you something, idiot. Ross Perot, he was smart because he said this is what he said. He said, you know, the American system is like a broken down car. You have to lift up the hood to find out what's wrong with it. So far, everybody's taking the car to mechanic, but nobody's lifting up the hood to find out what's wrong with it. It is you're right there, RV. Impeachment is a big farce and it's a waste of money. They're not going to convict him. He's not convicted. It's just a big farce. So,
It's just to keep your eyes off the prize. Whatever
no,
the
I've
other
never.
stuff they're doing. You got to watch
Good night,
all these
everybody.
bills that they're going to try to pass. They want to put a 50% tax on your ammo and your guns, then make you buy a license, a registration license for each weapon you have at $200 or $300 a year. They can
Right.
kiss my ass.
No, I don't care. Ross Perot has been a midget there chicken plucker, but
This is
Ross,
precious, Christy.
yeah, as Ross Perot was against NAFTA. He said once they sign NAFTA, it's going to be a big sucking sound. All the jobs leaving in the United States. So,
Yep.
and exactly what it was.
And Bill Clinton was in charge of that.
Well, he was. Bill Clinton signed it, but it was enacted before Bill got there by Bush. So, I mean, it was a joint. It was a joint venture between the two of them. You know, Bill didn't have to sign it. Bill should have executive ordered it out of there. But no, he signed it because they already did all the work. No. No. Yeah, that's right. Steve's dog. Yeah. Is that Precious? She wanted to know.
Yes. Yes, that was precious.
Well, Bernie Sanders wanted to take be the employment secretary or something like that. And I thought that was kind of odd for a guy that's never actually had a job. What would he know about employment? He's never actually even worked anywhere. Oh, he was a politician? That ain't work. Trust me. So, yeah, when the snow finally melts, you get to plant, don't you, Gene? Bring in there, Tara. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Did you do something
Good morning,
different to your
Tara.
hair, dear? Yeah, we felt the burn already. Or now, because now half that shit that he's signing now is the Bernie stuff. So,
I think not RV Lucky, because you know why? All old farts live forever, man. Oh yeah, they're gonna outlive us all. Biden's gonna outlive us all. He's gonna be president for 8 years. Donald Trump's never coming back, but he's gonna be a president for 8 years. The country's gonna fall apart, fall into the river. California's gonna crumble into the ocean, and it's just gonna be a rebuilt country from there.
anyways, there.
Oh, yeah. And the flat earthers will find the edge of the earth.
I got blue jeans older than you there, Rip Floyd. So, and comment about going to that. Let's see.
No, Tara, that's not cool.
The right stuff. How do you know the right stuff is even accurate? You're just going by what somebody's telling you. So, Uncle Ted for president. There you go, Ted Nugent. Yeah.
How do you take care of if your water main line is frozen?
What's that?
What do you do if your water pipes are frozen?
Why is your water pipe frozen?
No, Tara's is.
Down there, and you
Open up.
put a heater where the water pipe.
No. You open up your cupboards that your sink is in. Let some heat in there. Go around, feel your pipes if you're in the basement. Check your pipes, see if they're broke. Because if they're frozen, sometimes they'll split wide open.
It's all right. It's all. Everybody, stop right now. Let's all make this about fucking Rip Floyd.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Evidently, you're starting to really piss me off here, son. Son of a bitch. More like it. I've been answering your questions. I've been reading your shit. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Somebody throw his ass out of here. I'm tired of it. You're
Well,
not
he's
the
not
only
in
one in the
YouTube.
chat.
he's not
Where's
on
your
YouTube, so
D-Rod?
we can't. I can't
Oh,
throw
he
him
can
out.
be thrown out of here.
Man. I ain't heard dogs talk like that in a while. Woo!
I just lost my mind. The guy's pissing me off every time I turn around. He wants it all to be about him. Born in 1983. Fuck, you're still what behind the ears, you asshole. You ain't got any goddamn experience. Excuse my language. I'm sorry for that one. If the only experience you got there, Rip Floyd, is being an ass.
Hey, I thought that was mine.
Go off, act like an idiot.
Well, I can because it's my show. It's nobody else's show.
Well, cool.
So,
No, there's no flush for dog. Or wait, is there?
there's a flush for me.
Well, you just cussed.
Yeah, I got timed out for saying it once.
Well, when you
I
have
got
your own show,
booted
you
for cussing.
can time me out. So,
I got booted for cussing, but that's because I did it multiple times.
well, the guy's trying to figure everything's all about him answering my questions. You're not reading. I have how many? What do you want me to make the whole damn show about you? Too bad. Go away and don't come back, Rip Floyd, until you get some manners. That's right. I have no idea what he's doing with that towel beside him, Steve, or Scott. So,
Catching
sorry
his
about
children.
I don't like doing that. But after a while, you know, I get upset. So, because if you guys could read it, actually, the guy sitting there saying that, you know, if we were smart, we would read his stuff because it's always the truth, you know, and it's not. So we smarten up. And then he, you know, told Jerry she was a nice lady and everything, but you know, she didn't know.
Idiots are going to be everywhere.
Yeah, I'm on D Live and I'm on YouTube too. Made Up TV.
And Facebook.
So, how are you doing, Made Up TV? I haven't seen you in a long time. You still working next door, are you? So, Made Up TV.
TJ rides here, Mom.
He's from around here, but he's not from around. He works around here, but he's lives about 30 miles from here. So yeah, it's Rip Floyd. Rest in peace, Floyd. Right. Um,
That's not the one of the Floyds that we know, right?
no, not that I know of. He was
Okay,
born
like
in
the old
'83.
man Floyd with the harmonica.
All the Floyds I know, all the Floyds I know are older than me. So yeah. So they screwed you over. Well, I kept driving by there thinking one day, man, I might see you out there walking around. So I tell you what, for being a university, there's a bunch of idiots there. You can drive down the street, and the kids will stand right on the sidewalk, and they'll step right out in front of you because now they've got these signs you must stop for people in the crosswalk and stuff. Well, you should anyway, but they don't even use the sidewalk or the crosswalk anymore. They just walk out in front of you. You either stop or you hit them. Matt got it unfroze. That's good. Hey, Kevin's right. If it's in your kitchen sink or whatever, just open up the cupboard doors and let some heat warm in there. That'll start. But same way with your bathroom. Your sink in your bathroom. Open up the cupboard doors in there. If it's underneath, throw a a little heater underneath or something.
It's unfrozen now. Good. Let it drip, or let it run in really low. A trickle.
Right.
Keep it from freezing again.
Well, it seems like the simplest tools could get the job done, huh? Who is that doggy in the window? Row, row. Iron Dog 63. I'm surprised the hairdryer didn't catch on fire, Matt. That's a lot of heat.
Why? I Never mind. I'll look at it in a minute.
What's the temperature out there, dog? Again?
4 degrees.
Yeah, heat guns are pretty cool, Matt. I like those things.
There you go. How's that?
There you go.
Um,
What you eating, Kevin?
How's it
Well,
feel to have a new son? Yeah. I guess if California can have Newsom, I can have a new son.
I am having eggs over medium,
Oh, I know that
cinnamon
chaos.
raisin, cinnamon raisin toast with bananas on it.
Sounds
Let's
good,
get
man.
them before you got fixed there, Stormy.
I like eggs over medium. That's the
You're
way I
probably,
order it every time I go to a restaurant.
hey, you know that works too. If they go out there and fall and break a hip, you can put them in a home. So, that's best, yeah, RV. It's best to stay inside and stay safe. That's right. Hmm.
No
Snowblowers?
meat with that breakfast?
What was that, Steve?
No meat in that plate?
Nope. I didn't want to go out to the freezer and get some sausage, so
Where's your
Hey,
freezer at?
well, I got one in the
did
house,
you
one on the porch, and one in the garage.
amateur? Did you ever go to Shipshewana?
No,
Well, how are you supposed to get my sausage for me if you don't go?
I'm not making a special trip for it.
Well, yeah, but you got to get clear gel anyways.
Well, when I'm ready,
That's
I
right.
will.
You got to go check your well house out. What am I making for breakfast? Probably toast, because Skylar will be here in a little bit, and I can't have eggs because he's allergic to eggs. So I could bring in some sausage links and make some of them. I should actually do that. Because what I do is I make a couple of frying pans up full of sausages, and then I got these bread pans from the Dollar Tree Kathy bought, and they got plastic covers on them. So when I make enough, actually, they're over the top of the bread pan. You put the cover on and put them in the refrigerator. So when you want some sausages, you just pull it open, grab a few, throw them in, warm them up, and then they're already done. So
You can make them a good some toast and some sausage and maybe some baked beans.
well, baked beans for breakfast. We ain't in England.
Yeah.
So, huh?
Eggs before when Kyler was here.
I know, but I feel guilty.
Because he likes you now.
Yeah, he likes me, and I don't want to eat them in front of him. Yeah, I could make sausage gravy and biscuits though today. Think he'd like that?
Gravy and biscuits sounds hella good, Sandra. Wish I had that.
Well,
I got
I
gravy, I
think
just ain't got no biscuits.
I think you ought to feed the little feller chili just before he goes home.
Applesauce and chili.
What's the matter, Jerry? Y'all don't eat baked beans for breakfast?
Why would you be anything?
Yeah.
Anything that he
Or
would
with your breakfast?
Yeah.
My daughter is going to, so I don't need Kevin.
Oh, she's going to ship someone. Good. When's she going?
Saturday.
Okay. I want
I don't give a shit what you want.
4 boxes of those links if they have them.
Yeah.
I don't want the patties. I want the links because the patties are $9.99. The links are $6.99.
Well, she's not gonna sit there and look all over for just.
You don't have to. It says on the box links patties. Come here.
Why don't you try it?
Come here, pumpkin.
Oh, slap you?
No, don't slap me. Just tell me how much you love me. No, don't do that. So
Watch it, dude. She's getting antsy.
no, she loves me.
She's liable to beat your ass.
What store did you get that brown gravy from?
The first one that we went to.
Sausage at the second.
Oh man, Jerry, you gotta try it though, man. With some bacon, some scrambled eggs, and some sausage. Oh, dude. Get it done, dude.
She ain't a dude.
No, I'm talking to Jerry.
Oh, Jerry's not a dude either. Oh,
You need to pay attention.
are you talking about Jerry Woodshop?
Jerry's Wood Shop.
Oh God.
Well, Trump just followed. There you go.
You mean Donald Trump just followed your D Live?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, if they raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, we're going to lose. Even Biden's Secretary of whatever it is, economics, said they'll lose 1.5 million jobs and $900 billion by 2025. So, $15 an hour sounds great, but when you raise the wage to $15 an hour, that means a gallon of milk just went up, double too. Now it's $8 a gallon. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're making $8 an hour right now or $9 an hour, and I'm working in a job where I have, skills, and I'm making $15 an hour, you can bet if they raise minimum wage up to 15, I'm going to go up to 27 or 20, 22. Yeah, where'd all the money go? That's right. Well, it didn't help when they raised or when they stole $2.3 trillion from Social Security to fund something, and then they never replaced it. They won't replace it. So, well, thank you, Tara. So,
Damn, Nixon, you expensive.
you pay $125 just for them to show up?
For who to show up?
Oh, yeah. Or is that for you to show up? Oh, they pay to show up. Oh, okay.
Pay him to show up.
All right. Oh man, I'd like you to come here and look at something for me. So it's only going to cost me $115, $125. Could you show up at 9:30 today? You're starving like Myron?
I think he's kind of far away from you, dog.
Well, hey, show up time is show up time.
You're gonna have to quadruple that.
No, didn't say that. Didn't say anything about mileage. So to get him to show up, that's $125.
Yeah, but if he has to travel to do the work, then there has to be more money involved.
Steve, I didn't make the rules. I'm just playing by the game. So,
See, yours would be show up and travel time, plus gas.
I used to charge $50 an hour or $50 to show up, and then $50 an hour if there was some emergency. And that was per person. But if there was a scheduled contract deal, it was $35 an hour per person.
I tell you what, I remember when I was in the traveling strip show, I used to get $50 just to show up, $100 to take off my clothes,
300
200
put them
bucks,
back on.
$200 to put them back on. That's right. Oh. How many people we got in D Live? Hey, I got 87 followers. Damn.
See, my furnace went out, so I called the company that fixed it the last time and said, well, it's the igniter that went out again. And they had the balls to charge me $75 for diagnostic. And then they charged me $360 to fix it. And the part was itemized in there at $225. And I bought the same identical part online for $19.95. Then they said that the part was warranted for 1 year. If it goes out, give them a call, they'll come back. So I give them a call, it went out. They wanted another $75 to diagnose it and $150 to replace it. The part was going to be free. I said, what? I said, you charged me $220 for it the first time. He said, if it goes out, you'd replace it. Well, yeah, we got to get our labor charge. I said, never mind. I fixed it myself. They had to take a bucket down there and set on it because I can't bend over and stay bent over like that too long.
You're welcome there, Levin. It doesn't matter what color you are, Trump. Trump. White men can't afford it. It doesn't matter what color you are.
Yeah, Nixon, I could fix my own igniter. I can work on the furnace. Is that my wife didn't want me to. It's down in the basement. She couldn't keep an eye on me in case I fell or anything. Or had a breathing attack.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hop off of here, dog. I'm gonna go make some breakfast. I'm a little hungry. So thank you for having me up. See you later, Kevin.
See you later, Steve.
See you later, everybody in the
Have a good
chat.
day.
Well, I'll still have the chat going, so I'll be listening and chatting.
Yeah, every time my wife comes home from work, she says, oh, you're still alive?
It doesn't matter what white men did not build this country. Okay, it took a conglomeration of all different colors of people to build this country. Chinese built the railroad. Okay, the white men may have paid for it, but the Chinese built it. Anybody in blue jeans is what built this country. Work clothes. Everybody else has paid for it.
The Irish filled in the Florida swamp so they could have Florida.
Yeah. So.
You know, Nixon, I can do a lot of things. It's just having the energy and the air to do it. Uh, I was
You
in
made your breakfast
construction.
and coffee?
I was in construction for over 35 years, plus work in a factory, machine shop, wired all my own houses, put all my own furnaces in, all that stuff, hot water heaters, drywall, you name it.
Trump, Trump, Trump. Evidently, you don't understand. Okay. It wasn't just white people that fought in World War II or World War One or World War Two. The Tuskegee Air Base was a black Air Force. Okay. They had the Mexican battalions. They had the Spanish Italians or whatever. They had the coloreds. Everybody fought in the war. It didn't matter what color you were.
Except for
You
the
may not have
American
been in the
Japanese.
same barracks,
Except for the
except
American
except for the
Japanese.
American Japanese. They didn't get to
They did not,
participate.
you know, they got put in concentration
No.
camps.
Yeah. But that was in World War II. That wasn't World War One.
Yeah,
Okay.
World War II.
In World War One, the Chinese, the Japanese, anybody that was an American citizen went to war. It doesn't matter. If you were able-bodied, fighting age, you went to war. It doesn't matter if they were 95% white in 1942. You're saying that 95%, all right, 5% of the people that was living here in America back then, the percentage of them people went to war. So,
Yeah, the Indian code talkers. You're right, Junkyard.
so
Yeah, I know, Nixon. That's hell, isn't it? You bend over and you start getting dizzy, or you lose your breath.
no, I don't agree with that the white man deceived the Indians. No, the Indians wanted so much for this, and they got it. Nope, they didn't make they didn't say, "Well, we want to give you this." The Indian said, "I want a pile of furs, it's this high." So they give them a pile of furs that high. Or I want, guns. So they give them guns. It doesn't wasn't what they. Everybody says we stole America. We didn't steal America. We paid for 99% of it.
Well, we paid for 65% of it. The other 35%, we kicked the shit out of people for it.
Well,
including the French and the British.
Yeah, because we bought Louisiana Purchase from the French. Okay,
Yep.
Now if the French stole it, that's their problem. But we bought it from them. Yeah, they had the rubber recyclers and everything else there, RV. Yeah. If my dad don't retire soon, I'm going to be pulled out of the dealership in an ambulance again. Huh.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Nixon. It was to the point where I couldn't walk from the front of the shop to the back of the shop without having to stop twice to rest.
We bought it from Russia. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't. All right, now if this is the land of equal opportunity for everybody, okay, everybody is created equal in the United States. If that is the law of the land, we're all created equal. How come Native Americans, Indians, or Native Alaskans, how come they get special privilege? It shouldn't be that way. We're all one country, okay? And we should all be treated the same. Just because you're native, because you in, doesn't mean you have special privileges in this country. Just because you're Alaskan doesn't mean you have special privileges in this. Everybody should be the same. If everybody got treated the same right across the board, there would be no fighting, no arguing, no putting up with this bullshit. You don't see the Indians or the Alaskans complaining, do you? You know why they're not complaining? Because they got special privileges. You take their special privileges away and make them an American citizen, then you'll see what happens.
What kind of Indians you talking about? The woo 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 Indians or the welcome to 7-Eleven?
The woo 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 woo, those Indians. The other ones aren't. They're not Native Indians. So. Yeah, there is no more Indians. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're all Americans. Take away their tribal land or whatever. They can keep their land, but just don't make it tribal. They have their own laws. You can't. A county sheriff, or the state police cannot go on tribal land.
You already said this argument last week. So
if you
it's
don't
a reservation.
It's a reservation. This is my views and mine alone. If you don't like it, then leave. Have a great day. Did you read that ticker down there at the bottom? Thank you. Yeah, there is no native people on this continent. So there is none. Because if there is, in fact, Asians were here before anybody else.
The Vikings were here first.
The Vikings were here in the 1200s. No. And I don't think the Vikings took any gruff from the Native American Indians either when they walked through, because they come through California.
No, they came down through Saskatchewan onto the East Coast. That's where they originally landed and came.
There is stone.
That was in
there are stone markings on the California bridge. Are from the Vikings. They came from all over, but the ones that ended up in Missouri or whatever, they think came from California side. So, and you know what? Missouri tries to say, or Minnesota, excuse me, Minnesota tries that they're not really, there wasn't very much Viking influence there. But if there isn't, then how come everything's Minnesota Vikings, the Vikings? I don't understand it. I was just watching Discovery Channel about that.
Let's go potty potty.
So.
Let's go sugar, dude.
I know. So. You want all of America back? I don't, I ate me a cup of coffee. Making your fresh pot of coffee, honey. You know, you could have kept talking. You know.
Who?
What do you mean? Who? Your feet don't fit in the limb. I said I gotta go get some coffee.
I was out letting the dogs out before you even left. So Abby come up and begged me to go outside.
Well, the Chinese, they don't care. That's why. Yeah, they're the ones that started this pandemic. Okay. But now with the present administration, we're not going to make them accountable for it, even though they've caused, according to CDC, 400 and some thousand people to die in the United States alone. So, but that's okay. The Chinese can do that because you know why? It's because all the money that they're going to give the present administration and everybody that can suck money from them. So,
Only America, where you can sleep with a Chinese spy and still keep your job on the intelligence committee.
yeah. Well, hello, Goober. Hi.
Don't you think Kurt's a little old to be calling Goober?
Yeah.
Stormy, grow food instead of flowers. You can't eat them
What do you
flowers.
want? Yes, I do believe China did this to us, but I think they were helped by the former administration back in 2016 when the money was sent over to the Wuhan laboratory to help them develop this, or Wuhan or whatever. COVID isn't made. It was made in a laboratory. You think it was from bats? Ozzy Osbourne would like to tell you something different on that. No. And I believe it was partially Bill Gates too, because Bill Gates. Let's put it this way: Bill Gates, he made programs for computers, okay, and then Bill Gates made viruses to attack them programs on the computers, and then he sold the cure for it. What the hell's the difference if he's going to do it with human beings? Money's money for him, and it wasn't just him, but it's the elites.
Good, Stormy. It's better to be self-efficient than to rely on something all the time.
Right.
I like eggplant in my lasagna and spinach in my lasagna.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with you? You like brown brown swagger.
That's right. It's a meat product.
That looks like something that came out of cow's ass and hit a piece of PVC
Well, that's
pipe.
what it is. I guess I'll sit there and I'll scoop it up. I don't mind spinach, but eggplant. What the hell is wrong with you?
You haven't had it cooked right.
ate your cooking, and you're not the person to do that.
Yeah.
I do believe 9/11 was an inside job because when Donald Rumsfeld come out September 10th
Hey. Oh, yeah.
and said 2.3 trillion dollars come up from the Department of Defense and they can't find it, then the next day a supposed plane hits in the same area in the Pentagon where all that information was held. Okay, but no plane ever hit the Pentagon because there was no landing gear, there was no wings, no engines, no luggage, not 250 people strewn out all over the ground, no tail, nothing. If you believe the Pentagon was hit by an airplane, you definitely need to back and check that out because an airplane, a DC-10 or whatever the hell that was, would make a bigger hole than a 30-foot wide hole in the building. And it would have sheared the wings off, okay, going in. And the tail section, if it made it that far. It didn't.
Look
It
at the
only
screen.
went in like 100 feet or whatever. But where'd the rest of the plane go? The wings would have sheared off at 100 feet.
Are you looking at the screen?
Yeah. It was an inside job. I know it was an inside job. Good morning, Mama Rinda. Yeah, I know. I seen that video there, Jerry. So. There you go. No.
Stormy, I just ordered a bunch of heirloom seeds. That way I can harvest the seeds and plant them again next year. Most of the seed packets you get now are not heirloom, and they're genetically altered to not reproduce. Morning, Linda.
So it's an inside job. Who took out the extra insurance? The guy that owned the building. I'm telling you that. $6 billion. And you know who paid for that? The person that had insurance because the insurance company did not pay a nickel towards the World Trade Centers. They raised everybody's premiums to pay it off. $6 billion.
He had a conference call with the government, and there was a video of it where they told him that they had to take down building number 6, that he would be covered.
Building number 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what building number 7 had in it? Go back and check. It had the Secret Service. It had the CIA, and it had all the information for the Enron scandal. The Enron scandal was out in California. It was like a $2.5 billion lawsuit that they were losing. Enron was losing. They were going to lose that lawsuit because if ands or buts about it, they were going to lose it. So they were going to have to pay $2.5 billion. Well, all that information, and the Secret Service had a lawsuit against them, and so did the CIA. So there's 3 lawsuits in that building. And that building collapsed. Okay, it collapsed. All information was deemed null and void because it's lost its chain of custody, so they couldn't use it. Every scrap of evidence they ever had was there. There's no going back and making more evidence. It's all gone. All the lawsuits got dropped because there's no way to make them stick. I really don't care about the guy who owns the World Trade Center. So I don't care about his name. I just know it was an inside job. The World Trade Center probably was just innocent bystander in it because they had to make number 7 go away. So you might as well get rid of the 2 buildings and make it look like they fell, that they had number away. And you might as well do the Pentagon too, because now people are wondering where the $2.3 trillion went. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Did you know they removed all the gold a week before the Twin Towers happened?
Yeah.
But actually, the gold in the Twin Towers, there was more gold there than in Fort Knox. And they removed it all a week prior.
No.
Without even. Never even an offer. You should have seen when we said we were going to start paying. I can't sit here and do all this.
Well, it's the good old boy there stuff, Trump. You don't tell on people, the good old boy stuff. Why do you think they did the Warren Commission for 75 years? Because they didn't want their good old boys being convicted of killing the president. So they'd wait for 75 years before the Warren Commission come out, because everybody that was involved with it would be dead by then, unless they lived to be 125. Well, at 35 years, they were already dead. Everybody was dead, so they opened it up.
Not everybody.
Except
still had the Bushes.
Ted Cruz. What?
You still had the Bushes.
Yeah, but see, Bush wasn't there, so he had an alibi. So
yeah, he was there. They got pictures of him there. They got pictures of him being in front of the suppository that day, and he said he was somewhere else, in Dallas, in Dallas.
No.
I'm gonna go get some yogurt.
Huh. You want some bacon?
Strawberries?
You don't want no pre-cooked shit, Dad. The true American.
Daddy, get him a couple of them. I'm gonna go get up yogurt. Huh? Grandma, get yogurt. This isn't yogurt, sweetheart.
You know, books are going bad.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. Soft as fuck.
No.
Here. I need that.
Here, Heather.
Grandma's gonna be right back. I'll get you yogurt.
I didn't say Trump opened it up. The Warren Commission was opened up a long time ago. The 9/11 Commission should have been opened up right after that, but no, they had everything because of the people that are guilty. They want to make sure they're gone before anything, before they're exposed. Yeah, I know. It's too late now. He's dead anyways, but.
I told you.
Oh! Hey, somebody pull down his britches. His legs are getting cold. Are you okay? Honey, Pumpkin, are you okay?
Look, I got it. Grandma's got it.
Look at me. That's right. I know. You know who he is, don't you? It's Rest in Peace Floyd. I know exactly who it is. Oh.
Okay, Tyler. What is the problem today? What is our problem?
Yes, he's not feeling good. But I tell you what, yesterday he crawled up on my lap yesterday, and we was watching. I turned on the music channels on Dish, and he wanted to listen to some classic rock and roll. So we listened to some classic rock and roll. In about 20 minutes, he went to sleep.
This is plain. This isn't vanilla. Go get me a vanilla. This can go right to the trash. Okay, I'll get it. Sorry.
Well, you just walked out there to get that one. Jeez. You okay? Come here. Come here.
Man, I can smell it from here. I can smell the ass whipping you're getting here after you get off the live stream. You smell like it's going to be a good one.
I wasn't born in the
It
50s.
mattered that I just walked out there and go get me a vanilla and you sat on
Well,
your
he could have went out and got it.
The thing is, she asked you to go get it.
No,
You sat there
no.
It was for the baby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and went out the other. Tell me what happened.
Yeah. That was accidental. You threw your phone. Okay. Why did you throw your phone? That should be good. Just throw some strawberries in the plane.
Don't worry about it. Okay, Tyler. Grandma's getting it.
That's right. Here we are.
Vanilla. Go eat that.
Right.
Hey, baby. Okay.
And boom.
Grandma, get it? Here, you do. You want? Here, you want to do it? Here, you do it.
Come here. You want to see Papa?
Here, eat.
You want to see Papa? Come see Papa. Come here. Come see Papa. Come on.
He loves me. I just looked good. Here. You don't know.
Give him an apple.
You want?
See if he wants an apple. So.
He does.
Oh, yeah. But they don't have a state tax in Tennessee either, their RV.
Want this?
Well, you won't be able to afford to live there.
Right.
What?
We'll get ready to leave.
Huh.
Bye-bye.
Well, all you got to do, Tara, is move to the east, to the great state of Indiana,
All right, love you.
where we are
Bye, I love
solvent. We are in the red, not in the black. Our great little state here
Huh?
has money.
Later. Great state of Indiana.
Oh, great state of Indiana.
Better than that hellhole you're living in with that dip taster you got for a governor.
That's right there, Grizz. It's wise to let everybody think you're an idiot than it is to open up your mouth or express your views and remove all doubt. That's right. Okay.
Is that Gretchen ATM?
Huh?
You okay?
Hey, Trump, don't come back. Don't come back as rest in peace, Floyd. Don't come back. You obviously have a mental issue. So yeah, Pennsylvania, the land of taxes. Deep in the heart of Texas. You ready to move? Stay censored? No, he threw his phone. The lucky participant of that. So ATM, yep. Yeah. No. 55 degrees house, that means that's plenty of warm. How you can snuggle up in there, junkyard, and be warm and cozy. You got a heat lamp in there or something, or heat tape.
Well, everybody, y'all have a good day. Love you, brother. Tell Kathy I love her.
All right, I'll tell her. I have no idea. Well, I didn't time them out. I banned them. I got rid of them. There's a difference. Yeah. Um. Yeah. You can delete it, or you know. Let me see. So you can either time out, you can delete the chat or the comment, or you can delete and ban. So let's see. I got a minute. Trump. He just made that today. So no followers. So yeah. Um a lot of times there, Stormy, your city amenities, they all have that stuff. The city, your city has that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know if you're in the city or not, but if you do, sometimes they'll even, ours here will load up a small dump truck and bring it to you, and it's like for $50, and it's just to pay for the truck and the equipment, even though you've already paid through it for your taxes. You know, go to a local. Hey, say, hey, can I clean out a couple of your horse stalls? Or you got any manure I can have? Horse manure is probably a lot better than cow manure. I don't know. As far as putting on the garden or whatever, but whatever I did, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, if you're gonna get rid of somebody, you ban them. If you want to get rid of them permanently, you ban them. That timing out stuff won't do it. So, I do know that about it. So, that's about the only thing I know about DUI. So, so. Well, it probably does, but you got that weeds and seeds right there. That's, I don't know. I don't think cow manure is better, in my honest opinion. But I'd rather have rabbit manure. That's what I'd rather have. I think rabbit manure makes a better fertilizer. What do I know? Welcome to Shit Talk. All right, everybody. It's 9 o'clock. I've got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. Stormy, call your village office and see if they have composting there. And if they do, see if you can get it. And if you can get it, see if you can have it delivered. They can tell you. Remember the first responders, doctors, nurses, firemen, EMT, and the police. Their lives all matter. And if you have to put a color in front of lives matter, you're a racist, because every life matters. Every life is the same. It doesn't matter what color your skin is or your sexual orientation. Every life has the same value. Have a blessed day, everybody. Anybody seen Robert today? I wonder if he had to work today. It'd be a shame that he started so late in life, huh? You're welcome. Well, see if your friend that has rabbits, see if you can get some of that. Take care, everybody.